Hey, what's up everyone? Today we are going to discuss who is eligible to join the Alaska Army National Guard. Let's get right on it. We are primarily focusing on a non-prior service applicant. What is a non-prior service applicant? A non-prior service applicant is an individual who has never served any branch of the armed forces. There are 6 minimum mandatory requirements that you have to meet to enlist in the Army National Guard. So we'll tackle it one at a time. Number 1, age. You have to be at a minimum 17 years old to join the Army National Guard. And the cutoff age is 35. But there are some circumstances that we might be able to waive that age requirement. It just depends on your situation. For example, back in August 7th of this year, there were 2 applicants who were 40 years old in Puerto Rico that got approved for that said age waiver. Second requirement, you have to be a US citizen or a permanent resident of the United States. If you are a US citizen, meaning you were born here in the US or in one of the territories, you are eligible and you meet this requirement. If you migrated from another country to the US and you have an I-551 permanent resident card, also known as a green card, you meet this requirement. Story time. Here's the story how I received my citizenship. So, like I've mentioned in previous videos, I was born and raised in the Philippines. 6 months after I moved, I went into my recruiter's office and told them, hey, I want to join the Army as an infantryman. Ask and you shall receive. 6 months later, they sent me off to Fort Benning, Georgia, where I reported to Sand Hill. To all of you who know what or where Sand Hill is, shout out to you guys. So a year and a half passed. I reported to my first duty station, which was in Fort Carson, trained with them, deployed with them, and in the middle of that deployment, around 2012 timeframe, my chain of command notifies me that, hey, you have to attend your naturalization ceremony in Kandahar, Afghanistan. So I went to Kandahar for my naturalization ceremony, and voila. They hand me my certificate of naturalization. So it cost me 0 money, no fees, no hassle. Everybody in USCIS helped me with that whole process. It was very minimal work on my end to attain that. All I had to do was serve my country. Number 3, education requirement. You have to be at least, at a minimum, attending junior in high school or present a high school diploma or a GED certificate. Number 4, aptitude. You have to take and pass the ASVAB to join any branch of the armed forces. What is an ASVAB, you might ask? I will discuss that in a different video. As it stands now, you have to score a 31 or higher to join the Army National Guard. That is our cutoff score. I encourage everyone to score well on your ASVAB because the score that you get there determines if you get incentives or a career path that you might want. A higher score means better opportunities for you in the long run. Number 5, medical. You have to meet our physical standards to enlist in the Army National Guard. Now, this means if you have a clean bill of health, if you've never been to a doctor, no broken bones, no asthma, no ADHD, no medications that you're taking, and you meet the height and weight requirements, you meet this requirement. But obviously we have to verify that. There are some subjects, there are some topics that we have to discuss in person because this is not a one-size-fit-all kind of thing. It might apply to you, but it doesn't apply to the next applicant. The key thing is we need to discuss this in person to make sure to identify if you are eligible and if you meet the requirements for the medical section. Number 6, moral. This is the last one. It's very much similar to the medical where you and I need to discuss this in person because it's not a one-size-fit-all kind of deal. In some circumstances, it might not apply to you, but might apply to another individual. But the rule of thumb here is if you have never been arrested, if you have no encounters with law enforcement, no speeding tickets, no parking tickets, you meet this requirement. Again, this is pending verification. But if you're on the other end of the spectrum, if you've been in trouble with the law, if you have any charges against you, drug-related issues, or anything of that sort, we have to discuss this in person and dig more into it to verify your eligibility. The biggest takeaway from these 6 requirements is we have to talk. You have to talk to your local recruiter, your local National Guard recruiter. If you're in Juneau, Ketchikan, if you're anywhere in Southeast, give me a call. My number, I'll post my number in the description. Give me a call so we can talk more about this, because there are some, and this is a theme for this video, there are some circumstances that might not apply to you, but might apply to a different individual. It's not, for the most part, it's not a one-size-fits-all when it comes to processing. And some final thoughts. We are not here. I didn't wake up today thinking, who can I lie to? I didn't wake up today, who can I misinform? Who can I misguide? That's not what we're here for. We are not in the business of lying to you. We are here to help you. We are here to guide you, to counsel you, to support you, to lay the path for your success in the National Guard career field, whatever that might be. Whether you're going in as an infantryman, as a truck driver, as a medic, we are here to help you and assist you in any way that we can to make that happen. If you've reached this part of the video, I want to say thank you. Thank you for watching the content that I produced, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this information with you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to hit that message button, to give me a call or a text so I can better explain your eligibility if you have what it takes to join our organization. So please don't hesitate to reach out, and I will see you on the next video, and I'll see you later. Let's go.